Rebecca, is that really you?
Oh, George, yes it is. Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
Oh, I am so pleased to see you. It's been months. I think this has been the longest time we've ever been apart.
Oh, George, I was so worried about you. I couldn't see you or talk to you or know if you were okay.
Oh, I still can't believe it's really you. How have you been?
Oh, George, it's been awful. I've been trapped in a plastic box with Lenny, Grandpa and Grandma Precious.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Lenny got through all of his jokes about after the first week, and then he started making them up.
Oh, dear.
And that's not the worst either.
Oh, no.
I've also had my nose squashed against Grandpa's armpit for all of this time. Those puppeteers, so rude for packing me away like that.
Oh, that is awful.
But I still missed them, even though they were a bit odd most of the time.
They really are.
Anyway, how have you been? Who were you packed away with? Ronnie? Matthew? Scarlett? Oh, no, not the Funzels.
No.
Oh, phew.
It's okay. It wasn't the Funzels.
Phew.
Although I cannot imagine
No.
what that would have been like. Oh, spending 3 months
Yeah.
in a box with them.
Ah.
They are nuts.
Yeah. Well, who did you get then?
Well, I have to confess, I was very lucky. I got taken home to the Dunster's house. No armpits for me.
You were lucky.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It was really great, actually.
oh, George, I missed you so much.
Oh,
I missed everything so much. All the performances we were going to do, all the people we were going to meet, all our rehearsals were for nothing. That amazing dance routine
Oh, yeah.
and the songs we practice, all our scripts. I miss all my friends and the fun, and even the puppeteers. I've missed all the fun and laughter. There's nothing now. It's all gone.
Oh, I know. It's been awful.
Performing is what we're made for. We're nothing without it. Just cloth and sponge. What's the point of us?
Oh, hey, Rebecca. Oh, no, it's okay.
No,
It'll
but
be
George,
okay.
it's not. We can't do anything anymore.
Oh, Rebecca, I wish I could hug you. Oh, I know. But we've got to keep these puppeteers safe, or we will be in trouble. Listen, Rebecca. We are performing right now. We're doing something right now.
But it's not the same, George.
I know, but it's a start, Rebecca.
But you're over there and I'm over here, and no one's actually watching us to talk to. It's too different. I don't like change, and it's too much.
Well, Rebecca, you are right. There is no one in front of the curtain right now, but people can still see us and enjoy some of what we do. And you're right again. It is not the same, but we have to try to move ahead and adapt at the moment.
But it's too hard. It's too hard to change and be different. It's too hard to know how much we've missed. It's too hard to keep away from you when I just need a hug to make everything okay again.
Oh, I know.
And it's too hard not to know when we can get back to normal. Will it ever be normal again? Will we ever get to do all those things we were going to do? Meet the Electric Eels group, the Beavers and the Brownies, and go on our tour of residential homes in Wales, and sing at the Summer Fete and for the residents of Forget-Me-Not. Will we see our friends in the churches and schools we visit? Will we do Lighthouse again? See the Cubs perform at Christingle? Oh, it's all messed up.
Hey now, Rebecca. Look, shh, it's okay.
But it's not okay, George. How are you so calm about this? Are you not upset with all of this? How can you be so accepting? It makes me cross. I don't understand you at all.
Of course I'm upset, Rebecca. gosh, I was really looking forward to such a busy time, all the fun and the friendship, all the thrills of performing, and the complete madness of it all. I miss it. I miss it badly.
So why am I such a mess and you're not?
I don't know, Rebecca. Some of us just don't show our feelings that way. There's no right or wrong way. No one has to deal with this for the past century, so there's no guide. I've also seen a lot at the Dunsters throughout this, and it's made me think a bit differently.
What do you mean?
Well, there's been a lot of emotions. Tears, anger, frustration, resentfulness, and happiness, harmony, fun and laughter. People have been up and down at various different times, and the uncertainty about everything has been a big issue. The trying to be productive, the isolation from friends and family, living on top of each other. It's been too much sometimes. Hopes being raised and then dashed. Nothing to look forward to. Nothing to keep you going. No camping, no holidays, no seeing friends and chilling. Nothing. Not having a purpose and feeling useless. They've been bored and fed up, not seeing an end. It's been very difficult sometimes.
Yes, it's been hard to hold it all in.
Yes, it is hard, especially when you feel that people are looking to you to hold it all together, to show that you're coping, that it's okay, to set an example, to make everyone happy wherever they are, to make it okay for everyone. Not everyone can keep putting on a brave face. It's okay to cry and rant or rave, whatever helps. It's not being weak to show your emotions when you're facing such uncertain times.
Nothing's the same anymore.
You're right, Rebecca. It's not. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up. Listen, between you and me, this nearly didn't happen.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, when Vicar Janet first suggested this to Michelle, she was quite keen. But the more she thought about it, the more she thought it was a bad idea.
Why? She loves the puppets.
Well, it was because we couldn't do it properly.
Oh.
And she felt that we were trying to pretend that everything was normal.
Oh,
when
okay.
it was far from that.
Oh, okay.
And not all the puppeteers could take part.
Oh.
And that would mean some of them would be left out.
Oh, yes.
And it would mean the Dunsters would have to do most of the puppeting.
Yes.
Because they're a family and could be close together. And that's not fair either.
Oh, I see.
And also, some of the church groups can't meet up at all. And she worried that they would feel the pain of not being able to do their stuff even more badly.
Oh, I never thought of that.
However, there are some very wise puppeteers in the puppet team. Believe it or not.
Yes, it's strange.
Yeah, they took some sense into her. The puppeteers didn't mind not being able to perform, or that they'd have to do things differently. They just thought that there would be a lot of people who would want to see us.
Yeah.
It's true, it isn't the same, but she needed faith in God to help her step out of the boat, just like Peter did in our sketch. We don't always have to be successful, but just to know that we've tried and to have put our faith in God.
It's hard to have faith sometimes, isn't it, George?
Yeah, it is hard. Really hard. I know that there's been a lot of praying by some people in the Dunster household recently, and a lot of doubting. But the fact is that God is there, and he's there to show us good things that are happening in amongst the horribleness of the bad things. So, here we are, carrying on as best we can, supported by our faith in God. working towards the day when we can get back to normal again. And they will. Maybe they will be better.
George, you are so positive. It normally infuriates me when you try to be reasonable and calm me down. Maybe I should have a bit more faith that things are going to be okay.
Well, you know, Rebecca, although awful stuff has been happening, some brilliant stuff has also been going on. There's been chances for some of us to slow down a bit and reflect on what's really important. Some of us are just busy for the sake of it, you know.
Yeah.
I know that in the Dunster house, there's been a bit more family time, more conversations, although some of them are quite bizarre. Yes, I can tell you that. They've discovered places in Burnham that they never knew existed, read more, cooked more, and you know what? I know for a fact that the girls can cook a roast dinner now.
Wow.
Yeah, as well as cakes. It's been really good. Michelle's been boring everyone to death with photos of insects.
Right, yeah.
The stars have seemed brighter.
Yep.
The birds seem louder. Face-to-face contact has never been valued more highly, and the joy of helping even a few people with shopping has been surprising. So, yes, there have been good things going on.
Wow. Well, I have to say, you have had an interesting time, George. Much better than being squashed up in a box. I guess I'd better start trying to have a bit more faith, like Peter.
And I think we need a word with the puppeteers about how they pack us up in future. Don't you?
Absolutely.
Good.
It's fallen on the floor. My script's on the floor.
Oh no. Well, anyway, come on then. Let's go and say goodbye to the other puppets and the puppeteers.
Absolutely, George.
Okay. Bye then.